Now, today we will start with the Unit 1 Rational Numbers Session 2. Our next topic is comparison of rational numbers. On comparing a negative rational number and a positive rational number, we know that the positive number lies to the right of 0 on the number line and negative number lies to the left of 0 on the number line. Hence, a positive rational number is always greater than a negative rational number or 0. Now here we can see that we have a number line and we know that when numbers are represented on a number line, the number which comes on the right of any given number will be the greater one. Hence, we can say that always positive rational number will be greater than a negative rational number or 0. Now, there are two methods for comparing two or more rational numbers, and the first method is making common denominator. Now, we will see what are the steps involved in the first method. First step is express each rational number with a positive denominator. We know that there are negative rational numbers and positive rational numbers. So whenever you are given two or more rational numbers, always make it in the standard form by writing it with a positive denominator. Second step, find LCM of the positive denominators. Third step, express each of the given rational numbers with LCM as the common denominator. After finding the LCM, you should write all the given rational numbers with the common denominator as the LCM. And the last step is the number having greater numerator is greater. We know that whenever we have two or more rational numbers with common denominator, the number having greater numerator will be the greater one. So this way we can compare two or more rational numbers. Now we can see some examples. First one, which of the two rational numbers 3 upon 5 and minus 2 upon 3 is greater? Here we know that minus 2 upon 3 is a negative rational number and 3 upon 5 is a positive rational number. Hence, 3 upon 5 will be greater than minus 2 upon 3. Now second example, which of the numbers 3 upon minus 4 and minus 5 upon 6 is greater? Here both the rational numbers are negative rational numbers since they have either denominator or numerator negative. So first step, we have to express it in standard form. That means we should write the given rational numbers with a positive denominator. So the first rational number 3 upon minus 4 can be written as minus 3 upon 4 and the second rational number will be minus 5 upon 6. Now the denominators are 4 and 6 and their LCM is 12. Therefore, we can write the first rational number 3 upon minus 4 as minus 9 upon 12 and the second rational number minus 5 upon 6 as minus 10 upon 12. And clearly we know that minus 9 upon 12 will be greater than minus 10 upon 12. Hence we can say that 3 by minus 4 greater than minus 5 by 6. Now we have another example. Which of the two rational numbers 5 upon 7 and 3 upon 5 is greater? And here both the given rational numbers are positive. Therefore, we will start with the denominators. We have 7 and 5. Now LCM of the denominators 7 and 5 is 35. So we will first express each of the rational number with the 35 as common denominator. So 5 upon 7 can be written as 25 upon 49 and 3 upon 5 can be written as 21 upon 35. Now we compare the numerators of these rational numbers. We can see that 25 is greater than 21. Hence, 5 upon 7 will be greater than 3 upon 5. Now we have the second method. Second method is cross multiplication method. This is very simple. If we have two rational numbers a upon b and c upon d, then we can say that a upon b will be greater than c upon d if a into d greater than b into c. It means we have to multiply the first numerator of the first rational number with denominator of the second rational number, and denominator of the first rational number with the numerator of the second rational number. And after comparing, we can find out which rational number is greater than the other one. Here, an example is shown here. We have two rational numbers, 7 upon 6 and 5 upon 8. And when we cross multiply, we know that 7 upon 6 will be greater than 5 upon 8, as 7 times 8 greater than 6 times 5. Now an example is given here. We have two rational numbers, 3 upon 6 and 3 upon 5. And here, when we cross multiply, we can see that 3 times 5 is 15 and 6 times 3 is 18. Since 18 is greater than 15, we can say that 3 upon 5 will be greater than 3 upon 6. Now next section, absolute value of a rational number. The absolute value of a rational number is the number itself regardless of its sign. The distance of a rational number from 0 on the number line is called its absolute value. Since distance is positive, absolute value is always positive. Therefore, absolute value of plus 3 upon 5 will be 3 upon 5, and absolute value of minus 3 upon 5 will be 3 upon 5. The absolute value of 0 is 0, as 0 is neither positive nor negative. The symbol to show the absolute value is two vertical lines. If P upon Q is a rational number, then its absolute value is represented as P upon Q between two vertical lines. The absolute value of a rational number is equal to the absolute value of its numerator divided by the absolute value of its denominator. That is, absolute value of P upon Q will be absolute value of P upon absolute value of Q. Now I am going to demonstrate the section comparison of rational numbers with some examples. First, we will consider two rational numbers, minus 3 upon 5 and 4 upon 6. Here we are going to compare these two rational numbers by using the first method, that is making common denominator. And we know that minus 3 upon 5 is a negative rational number and 4 upon 6 is a positive rational number. And obviously we know that 4 upon 6 will be greater than minus 3 upon 5, since 4 upon 6 is a positive rational number. But here I am going to show the comparison by using the first method, that is making common denominator. Now here we will take the denominators 5 and 6 and their LCM is 30. Now the first rational number minus 3 upon 5 can be written as a rational number with a denominator 30 by multiplying both numerator and denominator by 6. Then minus 3 upon 5 when multiplied by 6 both on numerator and denominator will be minus 18 upon 30. Now the second rational number 4 upon 6 can be written as 4 multiplied by 5 upon 6 multiplied by 5, so as to make the denominator 30. So it will be 20 upon 30. Now here we can see that the first rational number minus 3 upon 5 is expressed as minus 18 upon 30, and the second rational number 4 upon 6 is expressed as 20 upon 30. Now I am going to write the two rational numbers like this. So we have minus 18 upon 30 and 20 upon 30. Now we know that when the denominators are same, we will compare the numerator. Which numerator is bigger? We know that 20 is greater than 18, minus 18. Hence, we can say that 20 upon 30 will be greater than minus 18 upon 30. Now, comparing with the given question, we can write minus 3 upon 5 less than 4 upon 6. Now, we will consider another example and we will compare the given rational numbers with the second method. So I am going to compare, this is the first example. Now second example, I am going to consider two rational numbers, 7 upon minus 5 and 4 upon 3. Here we are going to compare these two rational numbers by the second method, that is cross multiplication method. Now always we have to check whether the given rational numbers are in standard form. Here if you take the first rational number 7 upon minus 5, we can see that it is a negative rational number with a negative denominator. So it is not in standard form. But the rational number 4 upon 3 is in standard form, that is it is having a positive denominator. So the first rational number 7 upon minus 5 can be changed as minus 7 upon 5 to make it in standard form. So the given rational numbers are minus 7 upon 5 and 4 upon 3. Now we will start with the cross multiplication. So minus 7 upon 5, 4 upon 3. And then now we will start with the cross multiplication. Multiply numerator of the first rational number with denominator of the second rational number. So minus 7 multiplied by 3. Now on the other side, denominator of the first rational number is multiplied by numerator of the second rational number. So 5 times 4. Minus 7 times 3 is minus 21 and 5 times 4 is 20. And we know that minus 21 is less than 20. Hence, we can say that minus 7 upon 5 less than 4 upon 3. Comparing with the given question, we can write 7 upon minus 5 less than 4 upon 3. So these are the two methods for comparing two or more given rational numbers. Now we have homework, Unit 1 rational number, exercise 1A, questions 3 to 8. And the recommended textbook is Mathematics Today by Esten Publications. Thank you.